It started on a small, forgotten corner of the internet. A tech conspiracy forum that hadn't been updated in years. Most of the posts were dead links, old arguments, and spam bots. But buried deep in the archives was a thread titled, "Do Not Reply." The first post was short, just a single sentence. If you're reading this, it's already started. No username, no date stamp, no reply button. People who found it said they couldn't remember how they got there. The URL didn't match the forum's structure. The page wouldn't show up in the site's search bar. It was like it only existed if you were meant to see it. Some swore they'd been browsing something entirely different, a news site, a recipe blog, and then, without clicking anything, they were just there. The second post appeared days later from a user called Phantom X. They claimed the thread was alive, that it was watching the people who read it, and that every time someone replied, a post would vanish. They warned that the thread feeds on interaction and that the more people engaged, the hungrier it became. At first, no one believed them. But then the deletion started. A user named Bite Hunter replied with a joke. Minutes later, the first post was gone. Another Glaskey posted a screenshot. They refreshed. Their post was gone. Their account deleted. In the screenshot's corner, a faint green eye symbol flickered, almost too quick to notice. People began testing it. One reply, one older post vanished. Sometimes from the middle, sometimes from years before the thread existed. One user swore an entirely different thread vanished, about a missing person. Google's cache showed nothing. Archive. Org had no record. It was as if the thread had never existed. Phantom X kept posting. They said the thread wasn't just deleting posts, it was deleting memories. Small things at first. Passwords, birthdays, faces, then bigger things. Where they lived, who they were. One user wrote, "I can't remember my own name. I think the thread took it." That post vanished within the hour. Another claimed they woke up in a house they didn't recognize, with photos of people they'd never met, but their name was on the mailbox. A programmer named Rootcalls dug into the back end. The HTML was rewriting itself in real time. Not from the server, not from the client, from somewhere else. Data packets with no origin. They tried to post their findings. The forum went offline for 6 minutes. When it came back, their account and every post they'd made were gone. In one recovered screenshot, a file name read, YRUSHUULDNTHAVSCNTHAT. TXT. The file was never found again. Then it escalated. Entire profiles vanished. Subforums. External sites linked in the thread. A live streamer tested it live. They posted hello. Their stream went blank. Their channel was gone. Viewers reported the last 10 minutes missing from their own memories. Some said they could still hear faint typing sounds after, closing the browser as if the thread was still open somewhere. The final message from Phantom X appeared without a timestamp. It's not deleting posts. It's replacing them. Every gap is filled with something else. You just can't see it yet. Then the thread was gone. The database showed no record it had ever existed. Even the forum's admins denied it had ever been there, though one admitted off the record that they'd seen the ice symbol in their own system logs. Weeks later, old screenshots showed different text. Archived versions contained posts no one remembered, writing some about events that hadn't happened yet. Others mentioned names that appeared in the news days later. A few people claim they've seen the thread again on social media, in private chats, even in shared documents, always with the same title, "Do Not Reply." In one case, a user swore they saw the thread embedded inside a PDF on their desktop, or file they'd never downloaded. If you ever see it, don't post. Don't screenshot. Don't scroll. Because the moment you interact, something will vanish, and you might not notice what's missing until it's too late. And if you think you're safe because you've never replied, check your memories. You might already have.